Hey everybody, Carolina Roamer, and welcome to the channel. I hope everybody out there is staying cozy and warm in this cold weather. It's a good 31 degrees here in upstate South Carolina. Well, in today's segment, we find some rockin' finds. And I literally mean some rockin' finds. We find a great heavy metal lot. We find some great shoes, great clothes. We find a Porcelain Cat set that ends up being a good find. We even find this great Art Deco lamp. So let's go and roam the wilds. Here we go, opening in a thrift store, and Granny was ready to throw some hands.
All right, little man, you better move out of my way. No! That hurts too.
You know she's ready to get her shopping on. Now starting off in Plush, I see some Plush in here that is new with tags that happen to be Squishmallows. Now these can be hit or miss. They can be really great. As you can see, some can go for a lot of money that are rare and hard to find. But these were not rare at all. They were pretty common. So they were all new with tags. So I'm going to end up putting them together in a lot. And I should get around $50, $40 to $50 for the whole lot. I'm paying $2 a piece for them. And I also find a new with tag Pokemon Eva plush. Pokemon plush are really great to pick up, especially new with tags. Moving on to board games, I see a board game that's sticking out that I have sold in the past before. This is a really great game. It's like a more super checkers type of game. I'm only paying $3. And I have already sold this. This is my listing. I sold it for $54. Now I'm just checking to see if all the pieces are there. Counting them up. And they are. So I ended up picking this up definitely. Always check your board games, especially your horror type board games. They can go for some good money. On the other side, another board game catches my eye, Dawn Under. It's one of those newer type board games for kids. It was new sealed. I could not find any sold comps for this, and there was like 4 listings for around $35 to $45. So I do end up picking this one up. Now, heading over the jackets, I see that Carhartt logo sticking out. Now, I shouldn't have picked this up. From my previous video, you'll hear me talk about not picking up like jackets that are 2018 and above when it comes to Carhartt. As you can see, I paid $15 for this, and it's only going to sell for around $65. Not like the vintage that goes for over $100. Great clean jacket, though. Moving over to the women's jackets, I end up finding this great Patagonia jacket. It's a vintage one, and it actually happened to be a men's extra large jacket from the 90s, and it was in great condition. This was a great find. I ended up paying $15 for this jacket. Moving on to the women's sweaters and vest. Again, another Patagonia vest. It was this type of white, creamy fur material. And it goes for around $129. And I paid about $8. It still had the dry cleaners tag on it. It was in great condition. What a great find there. Moving on to the men's shirts. Flipping through the shirts to see if anything catches my eye. And boom, that Harley-Davidson. Now, Harley-Davidson is kind of oversaturated right now, so you want to look for vintage and things that just stick out. But this thermal base layer was only $4, so I did end up picking it up. It was in great condition and a great size. I believe it was an extra large. Now, just checking to see if there was any more shirts. And again, I find another Patagonia shirt. This happens to be a base layer Capeline shirt for like camping and hiking. The sell-through rate for these are really great. They sell really fast. I enjoy picking these up if they're in great condition. Now I see these 2 jerseys, one Ohio State jersey and I believe behind it was a Redskins jersey. It was a Haskins Jr jersey. Now, I did pick this up. It was only $5. I should get around $35 for it. I did end up leaving the Redskins jersey because it was missing the junior part, and all the sold comps, there was none sold that was missing the junior. So I did end up putting that one back. And what catches my eye in the DVD section, I end up looking up top and I see a sealed Batman Dark Knight trilogy. This is my sold comp listing. It did sell for $24.99, and shipping media mail, I did pay $4, but with media mail, this shipped for about $3 and some change. Now heading over to the ties, I really don't mess with ties that much because only top tier brands sell, like Leonard, Gucci, Kitten. But I did find this Vineyard Vines custom collection tie, new with tags. And the comps were all over the place, but it was all over the place in a good price range. I only paid $1 for the tie, and they were ranging from $30 to about $45 in that price range for a new tie. So this was a definite pickup. Ties are a hit or miss. Always check your sold comps on ties. Now going over the shoes, I definitely see these On Clouds, and they were only $8. These are the On Cloud monochromes, and they were in great condition. They were dirty, but they cleaned up real easy. This is a great shoe brand to pick up. High sell-through rate. I paid $8 for these again, and just a little bit of cleaning and getting these listed, but $8, a really great pickup. If you see On Clouds, definitely pick them up. Look for the wear on the back of the heels and look for holes. And on the other side, I find another pair of On Clouds. These were the Cloud Ventures, and they were in a lot better condition than the other ones, so a lot less cleaning. These were also only $8 and looked great. Hardly any wear on the back of those soles. Now, these will also involve a little bit of cleaning, but we should be able to clean those up and get them listed. Great finds there. Now, heading through the back from the miscellaneous, I love picking these every drop filters up. I'm paying $5, but I sold 2 of these in the past for $70, and I already sold this one. This is my sold comp. I sold this one for $39, and it shipped first class mail for only $4, so a really great pickup there. Now, I have my son with me. He really dislikes the thrift store. The only section he loves is the toy section. And above his head, I see eyes on this license plate frame. It's for the Cleveland Indians. It is new. This is a similar sold comp. It's not the same one, but it is similar. But this was only $2, so a definite pickup there. Moving on, I catch eyes on an Apple product. It was an Apple Airport Express. It was in great condition, $4. It was complete. This is my sold comp. It sold for $41. Another first class shipping. I love selling smalls. Now, if you see the writing in Sharpie in the front, Goo Gone is the best product ever, but be careful with it. But it takes those Sharpie markings right off. Now, here's a little bonus find, but please remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification for more videos like this, and it just helps to push the channel out there when you subscribe. Now, this motorcycle is really cool. Wow, you don't see this at thrift stores every day. They had $800 on it. It was already sold. I definitely had to pass because I'm not really that great with motors. So, but still, just a really great, cool find to see at a local thrift store. Now, I see these cassette tapes. Now, cassette tapes really do not sell. You kind of want to pick up some at yard sales, thrift stores, estate sales. If they're around 50 cents to $1, and you're looking for heavy metal, old school rap, just popular names in the genres. But you also want to check the insides of the tape for mold, mildew, and damage before purchasing on them. Alright, I just want to talk about the heavy metal lot. You know, in the video you can't really see much because of the green cellophane wrapped all around just to keep people from taking what they want. But let's take a look and see what I got here. Man, we had some great finds all the way from Judas Priest to Iron Maiden. Now, it will take me a while to actually test these and clean these up, but always keep your eye out for heavy metal, old school rap, and very top artists when it comes to cassette tapes. Because cassette tapes really aren't that valuable. There's only specific genres that people look for. We've got ACDC. This one is actually even sealed. Just a bunch of late 80s, early 90s, just heavy metal. What a great score. There's even more in the case. Now, I paid $45, yes, but even these Napa Valley 100 cassette holders sell for around $60. So altogether, it's a really great find. I know the Iron Maidens is a really great lot to have. We got some Metallica. Altogether, just an awesome metal find. Now, I also see this Scentsy candle is $4, and I should get around $35 to $40 for this one Scentsy. Now, there was wax on the top of this candle holder. Now, a little secret, if you put these in the freezer and let them freeze and you get a little spoon after they freeze, they'll pop right out. You can clean them up to make them look great. Moving on to the electronics section, I'm really not seeing much, but I see this little box filled with little electronic goodies in it. Ended up taking a peek. It was just a bunch of random small electronics. They all looked new. Like this little keyboard here, it was only $2.50, but I see this Logitech touchpad T650. Now, this was a great find. It was new in box. It's only $2.50, and this is my sold listing. This item's already sold for $149. Wow, what a great little hidden find that was. Now, moving through the lamps, I see this awesome Art Deco lamp. Now, they did have it priced high. It was at $25. Now, it was by Bella Luce, an artisan crafted lamp in 2011, and there were only 6 different styles in a limited run. I do have this listed for $785 and can lower the price. Great buy there. Going through the art supplies, I see these pencils here, and they're vintage Lisa Frank. Always look out for vintage Lisa Frank. As you can see, 2 boxes of these pencils sold for $40. You want to keep your eyes out for the alien design. They can sell for big money. But notebooks and Trapper Keepers sell for a lot of money also. That is vintage Lisa Frank, not the newer stuff. Going through the beauty supplies, I see these makeup brushes in here for like $2 and $2.50. They were new. Now, cosmetic items sell really great on eBay. And with these brushes with their cool kids movie design of Monsters Incorporated and Casper the Ghost. As you can see, it's like the Scream capsule there. And these Casper the Ghost like broom handle brushes. Both of these were new again. I listed both of these together for around $30 to $35. And there were no sold listings. It was just one of those random buys, but I have both of them $35, and I have about 2 or 3 watchers already on them. This next find is a little cool. I find these Gucci authentic mugs. They were $10 a piece, so I did pay up a little bit, but this is my sold listing. This floral design was really awesome. They sold for $73. Sorry for the camera quality here, but it had Gucci fine bone china on the bottom of them. It's a little blurry, not focusing in here. But a really awesome find. It's really cool to find top tier names like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Going through the glasses, there's these awesome like card glasses, by Libby. They're new old stock, which means they're like new but vintage, but still in the box. Now there was a similar listing sold for $70 for some pre-owned ones, a lot of like $9, I believe. But I have these lot of 4 listed for around $50, and I believe I only paid $5 for this set of 4 glasses. Now I see these 2 Porcelain Cats. I ended up doing a little bit of research on them, and it was a great pickup for $2 a piece. They were Goebel German 1950s Porcelain Cats. Now, I looked up comps on the gray one, and it was going for $45. I couldn't find the blue one anywhere. This is my sold comp listing, and these sold immediately once listed. Now, moving on to another thrift store here. Right when I walk in the door, I see some toys out front. Small, 50 cent, medium, 75 cent, large, $1. But I see this 1983 Kenner Star Wars Jabba the Hutt loose. This has already sold. Again, that is my sold listing there. What a great vintage find, just mixing the toys. And they charged me 50 cents as a small toy for this one little item here. And he was in great condition. Now, this kind of ends the segment here with this last find. Again, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification for more videos like this. Subscribing to the channel helps push the channel out there to get more viewers. Now, I find this a lot of like Wii games. Now, Wii systems aren't really that great to pick up. I only pick them up if I can get them for around $25 and less. But I usually try to pick up the games when I can find them. There wasn't really great titles here, but I like to lot the games with the system. It helps it tend to sell a little bit more and actually help it sell faster. This Metroid Prime was pretty cool for $1. I did pay $1 for all these games. Little great finds here. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's little segment. Remember, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get more videos from me that are similar to this content. There will be estate sale videos, yard sale videos coming up, and even some storage unit finds sooner and later on down the road. It's just cold outside, so there's not really many yard sales out this time of the year. Thank you.